If you're thinking about getting a GPS tracker for your child, you've probably noticed the market is flooded with options and it can feel overwhelming trying to figure out which one actually works for your family. Some kids need a full smartwatch with calling features, while others benefit more from something completely hidden they can't lose or take off. I've done the research so you don't have to, and I'm breaking down the 7 best GPS trackers for kids right now. Whether you're looking for budget-friendly tags, premium smartwatches, or specialized devices for children with special needs, there's something here for everyone. All the product links are in the description below. Let's dive in. First up is a genuinely clever solution that flies completely under the radar. The TurnForY Insole system works with either an Apple Airtag or Android tag, and the concept is brilliant. You slip the tracker inside a specially designed insole, trim it to fit your child's shoe, and suddenly you have a completely hidden safety net. This is particularly amazing for kids who refuse to wear watches, or for theme park scenarios where a visible tracker might be the first thing to go missing. Since there's no charging required for about a year, you really can set it and forget it. The AirTag version taps into Apple's massive Find My network with over 1 billion devices helping locate your child, while the Android tag uses Google's growing network. Some parents have noticed that for very active kids who run and jump constantly, there can be occasional pressure points during extended wear, so this solution really shines for specific situations like travel days, amusement parks, or as a backup layer of security. Plus, 0 monthly fees make it incredibly budget-friendly in the long run. Moving into smartwatch territory, the GR Track 5 by Cosmo is what I like to call training wheels for a smartphone. This watch is designed for that tricky age range between 6 and 12 when kids need independence and communication ability but aren't ready for unrestricted internet access. The GR Track 5 operates on its own cellular network, so your child can call and text you without needing a phone. What really sets this apart is the full keyboard with voice to text, so your kid can send messages like, "Practice ended early, can you pick me up?" instead of preset responses. The parental controls create a walled garden with no social media, no browser, and no random calls from unknown numbers. Picture this scenario. Your 10-year-old walks home from school alone, texts you, "I'm home," and you can visually confirm their location on the map. Peace of mind doesn't get much better than that. Compared to the Insole solution, you're getting two-way communication here, but it requires nightly charging and a monthly service plan. The Safe Zone feature lets you set geofences around school or home and get alerts when your child arrives or leaves. For iPhone families wanting maximum simplicity at minimum cost, the Luluven tracker is an absolute game changer. This Find My certified tracker features a magnetic locking pin system similar to retail security tags. Once you attach it to your child's backpack, coat, or belt loop, they cannot remove it without your special magnetic key. The whole thing is IP67 rated, surviving rain, puddles, and even accidental trips through the washing machine. I honestly love how elegant this solution is. There's nothing for your child to charge, no buttons to press, and no app for them to interact with. It silently does its job while you monitor everything through the native Find My app. In urban areas, location updates are remarkably frequent and accurate. The only consideration is that in rural areas with fewer Apple devices around, updates might be less frequent since the system relies on nearby devices. For basically 0 monthly cost beyond yearly battery replacement, you get year-round peace of mind. Compared to the GR Track, the Luluven is for passive monitoring, while GR Track is for active communication. Both are excellent, just different tools for different needs. Android families, I haven't forgotten you. The Middle Rabbit tracker brings the same tag-based concept to Google's ecosystem. The hardware is impressive with an IP68 rating, making it even more water-resistant than most competitors, and some versions feature rechargeable batteries. Setup is seamless thanks to fast pair technology, integrating directly into Google Maps. Now, I'll be honest, Google's network is still maturing compared to Apple's years-old system. Some users report location updates can occasionally be less frequent in areas with fewer participating devices. That said, for tracking backpacks, gym bags, or bikes where you don't need second-by-second updates, it works beautifully. If your household runs on Pixels and Samsung devices, this is your best subscription-free option without cross-platform headaches. AngelSense is in a completely different league, and honestly, it's one of the most impressive pieces of technology I've come across in this category. Originally designed for children with autism and special needs, it offers features no other tracker can match. Continuous tracking updates every 10 seconds, not every few minutes, giving you real-time movement visualization. But here's the feature that truly sets it apart. the auto-answer speakerphone. You call the device and it picks up automatically without your child pressing anything. For a non-verbal child or one in distress who can't operate a phone, this is invaluable. Picture this. Your child wanders away from school. You get an immediate exit alert, track them in real time, and use the speakerphone to communicate with them or shout to a nearby adult for help. The device can be worn in sensory-friendly belts that are essentially tamper-proof. Yes, this is the premium option with the highest monthly cost, but for parents of flight-risk children, this isn't luxury. It's essential peace of mind. Coming from Japan, where it dominates the market, BoTalk takes a refreshingly minimalist approach. This small white square is deliberately screen-free, and that's the whole point. It focuses purely on GPS tracking and simple voice messaging without smartwatch distractions. Your child presses one button to record a voice message, and you receive it instantly. No games, no steps to count, no notifications. Battery life lasts about a week with regular use or up to a month in GPS-only mode, perfect for tossing in a backpack and genuinely forgetting about it. Schools that ban smartwatches often allow BoTalk because it looks like a harmless keychain and doesn't make noise during class. Compared to the GR Track or Fitbit, you're trading interactive features for simplicity and longer battery life. The monthly cost is remarkably affordable, making LTE tracking accessible to families on tighter budgets. Finally, the Fitbit Google Ace LTE makes safety fun through gamification. This one requires the Ace Pass data plan for connectivity, but what you get in return is pretty impressive. Your child has a virtual pet called an EG that only grows when they're physically active. More running means more features unlocked. Kids absolutely love it. The hardware is genuinely premium with a high-resolution display, Gorilla Glass, and 50-meter water resistance. A recent update allows sibling-to-sibling calls, turning multiple watches into a family intercom system. The gamification works almost too well though, and some kids get a bit obsessed checking their virtual pet. Like most smartwatches, this needs nightly charging. But if your child loves video games and needs motivation to go outside, this cleverly uses their natural gaming instincts to promote physical activity. Let's wrap up with guidance on choosing the right tracker. For children with autism, special needs, or flight risk conditions, AngelSense is worth every penny for auto-answer calls and continuous tracking. Preteens needing communication without smartphone access should consider the GR Track 5. Budget-conscious iPhone families will love the Lululemon Tracker's minimal ongoing cost. For screen-free simplicity with impressive battery, BoTalk delivers exactly that. Active kids needing fitness motivation will enjoy the Fitbit Ace LTE. Android households wanting subscription-free tracking should check out Middle Rabbit. And for concealment needs, the TurnForY Insole offers a uniquely hidden solution. Remember, the best tracker isn't necessarily the one with the most features, it's the one your child will actually wear without fighting you every morning. All the links are waiting for you in the description below. If this video helped you figure out the right choice, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.